Right now, Edison is preparing vegetable carving out of carrots, and he's doing it maybe a rose, no, very intricate one, because this is a special sculpture. So all his knives are very sharp. He should have to be very careful on it, because any moment he will be hurt. So all of you have to be careful. And at the moment now, he's already on his halfway on carving the petals of an intricate rose. He tried to penetrate deeply by using his knife, very pointed one, but he should have to be careful. Any moment the knife will slide and he will be hurt. So for the aspirant carver, you should have to be aware of your safety, because of course safety first, no? You have only how many fingers? 10. If they will be cut, like one mine was cut, and so it's not functioning anymore. Okay. There is Edison. He's already finishing. He's already finished in doing his rose. No, it's already in the 90%. So he's the one who will be carving all the flowers, different types of flowers. I have to coach him what type of flowers he will be doing. I have to do sample at the same time, and then at the same time, not only samples, but I have to direct him how to carve them, because of course I want a very intricate one. So since this is a presentation of world-class showpiece in vegetable carving. There is Edison. Edison Galang is a chief kitchen artist of Philippine Village before, and now he's also in Paris. He's my cousin. He's on final attempt now, because he tried to clean the bottom part of the flower. So you should have to be aware of. There you have it. You already finished it, but you have to clean it more, because they should have to be presented very fine of finesse product, no, very fine, and at the same time very clean, because you should have to do them from top to bottom, because some jurors in the competition, they are very perfectionist and very meticulous. So there you have it. It's a rose there on top of the table. We have to close it up. Look at it, guys. There. Then this is it. That's it. Now he's doing an intricate mums or mini mums or chrysanthemum. These are very small petals, bunch of petals. It's very hard to do it. There you have it, Edison. He's already on his final touch to his chrysanthemum or the mums, no? Now it's my turn. I have to do some seaweeds, no? Seaweeds are important because our scenario is an aquatic, so definitely we need this character, the seaweeds, the leaves that are under the sea. So I'm using right now the what you call the celery ball. You know, it's a white one, but it's very hard to carve it because it's not very glissé or very sleep. You know, it has no water. So it's very hard to do it. So avoid using it another way around, but you can use it by using chisel, you know, not the knife. So there you have it. This is the finished one. Now I'm doing another mums, no? This mums is a nice one. Edison have done also good mums. It's made of putirong. It's not made of, it's made of squash, pumpkin. That is artichoke. These are two types, you know, but I advise you not to do it because they are very, very, very sensitive stuff. Now we go to the main character. Now I am spreading the tail of this goldfish, no? You should have to be very careful, slowly, concentration and focus is needed, no? Because these are lives. When you cut it, you cannot even repeat it again, because when everything is cut, you cannot even put them together. So I'm doing now the main character, the what you call goldfish, exaggerated tails, no, with the way, with the motion, with the motion of the tail. So All you have to do is to do concentration, dedication, and passion, of course, and perseverance in doing these things, you know. But you have to be very careful, because any moment you can be hurt to this knife, you know, because they are very sharp. It's not ordinary knife. They are really for fruit carving. Okay, it's almost getting to be over. They are stuff for doing some fruit carving. So in another way around, you should have to be aware on what sculpture you're going to do. Is this sculpture that you are going to carve match the vegetable that you are going to use, or the medium that you're going to use? You should have to anticipate things like that, and the duration of the freshness of the vegetable. You have to add it into your guideline, you know, or your focus, because sometimes it takes about 3 days in exposition. You have to prepare it a day before or 2 days before. So too much water, they will you know, deteriorate. They will become soft and they will be destroyed. So you should have to anticipate what kind of medium you're going to do. Now I'm going to use the celery ball, because I have to do some seaweeds which are rounded one. Now I'm carving leaves, you know. So additional accessory of our aquatic presentation. Those small little bubbles, they will become bubbles for the fish when they swim. So it's just like emitting some oxygen, hydrogen, or oxygen, carbon dioxide, I guess. So you should have to anticipate also what you can see in the sea. So at the same time, you have to carve them as long as they are artistically, and they will be persuading people, and people will be enticed to your presentation. Then go on it. Then believe in yourself. Carve it. Then you can have a perfect one. Then just always bear in mind, if anybody can do it, everybody can do it. I can even also do it. Believe in yourself, but of course focus, and at the same time, be humble. Right now, I have finished already the goldfish, so I have to exaggerate the tails and the pins and the gills. You know, we should have to put them together by using a toothpick. So that's it. I am trying to measure it. You should have the graphic memory, so you can even get the size, the location, the shape, because you don't have to use pencil or measuring devices. It's all calculation. When you pit it, it's all you know, what you want to come out. So you should have to be aware of this photographic memory. You have to capture it. You have to take a look on it, and then put it into your mind, and then project it to your decided cut. Like the same, or like when you want to carve a carabao. You don't have to go out and put a carabao in your place. All you have to do is to go out and then try to put into your mind every time you see a carabao. So when you are going to carve these things, you don't need a carabao in your room. You should have to use your imagination, the one that you file, the one you have procured, the one you have scouted, and put it into your mind. You should have at least a photographic memory, or what they call, you can photocopy them by means by only using your imagination, the one that you have captured during your leisure time, no, during your free time. Kasi artists are always, you know, observant. They are very keen observer. They can even see details, small things. Even me, I can even remember how many tentacles or the tentacles that the spider, that the insects, like for example the ants, you know, because I have to observe them and take a look very careful, so I can even observe how do they look like. So when I carve them, I already memorized them. From time to time, you don't have pictures to put them in front of you. Now this is the ulang, or what you call the big prawn, the river prawn.
It's made of carrots.
They have a big head, they have a claw,
prawn.
They have this clam.
So sa character natin
nice
to,
carve,
so
you know,
lalagay ko muna siya dito sa plate. So nakita nyo, very complicated. Nag-live tayo, pinakita natin sa live streaming natin kanina sa Facebook. Ito siya. Isa siyang prawn na napakalaki. Isa sa character sa ilalagay natin sa ating aquarium, no?
how many feet they
Yun
have.
siya,
You
very,
have 6, 12. So you have to carve them. And then
siya,
the shape, the
intricate.
texture,
So,
the
it's
outside
a
layer
world-class
is have compartment.
sculpture na
So
made of
it's nice
carrots.
to carve. It's very
Lalagyan natin
artistic. You can
kasama
see a
siya
lot of
doon.
lines.
Ngayon,
It's
ito naman ang
you
pangalawa.
You have to anticipate what type
Dito
of
marami akong nagawa
you're going to do because you have
na
to
goldfish.
exaggerate.
Meron na doon, pero this
Now
this is the goldfish, no?
Product.
It's made also with the carrots, very detailed din siya. Yan ang mga mata niya.
So you can even see
so, ayan ang bibig niya, nagdadasal yata.
Individual presentation, for example,
so, ayan siya. So, lalagay ko muna siya dito. So, you can even
seafood.
I can even take it with
you have
the
to
camera.
them with your garnishes. You have to carve
so,
like
ayan siya,
stuff like
ayan yung ating
sea
goldfish,
characters,
no?
like seahorses,
isa sa mga karakter na lumalangoy sa aquarium
like
na gagawin
that.
natin.
So, here I demonstrate
it's made of
how
carrot.
to carve the
pinagdugtong-dugtong ko yan. Then nandito yung ating
in my life now,
hipon, no? Kasama yan
so
sa
you can even see them now.
Sculpture na ilalagay natin. Tapos, eto naman yung crab, no? Dito natin siya ilalagay. Isa rin siya sa main character dun sa ilalagay natin. It's a crab, no? Made of carrots din. Ito siya.
You have a feeling
very
of satisfaction
detailed din siya.
You believe it that it's made of carrots.
At isa siya sa character na makikita natin sa aquarium.
Really,
world class lahat.
Very good when it comes to explore themselves and
kung paano ginagawa.
Divert them in the vegetable or the carvings that they really wish to do. So, now I'm doing the seahorse. The seahorse is made of pane or this white radish, but it's not radish. The texture is like the texture of these carrots. It's nice to do it, but I try to put them together. They are 3 because I have a small pane, so I have to put them, extend the bill or the mouth of the seahorse, and then I have to extend the back, the pins, you know, because these are the main art of a seahorse. And then I try to trill the tail so it can be unique, you know. So this is it, how you do the seahorse, no? So it's a nice stuff at the same time. Nice medium and not hard to do, not hard to carve. So remember, the word is pane, the vegetable. Now I'm doing the base. The base, it's made of pumpkin. I divided it into 4. So 2 of them will be elevated, will be, you know, joined together, and the other one will be the base. The other one will be extended like an holder at the back of the sculpture, which I have to carve them at the same time. It's made of like the seaweed, you know, but artistically waving onto the water. So everything should be done artistically, because you are an artist. You should have to express a lot, so people will be tagged and persuaded to your work of art. So do it the best of your art. There you have it. I already finished the insides sculpture of this pumpkin or squash, you know. It's different. It's very hard to carve inside because you have a limited space. Sometimes you don't even reach it. You have to put it at the back. You have to do it outside. You have to, so but you can reach it. You can reach them to the farthest to the farthest space you want to carve, like what I'm doing right now. So look at it. It's very artistic. The carving is inside. It's not outside. To do carving inside is very different. And as you observe, they are very sharp. The lines are very prominent. You should have to use a knife, don't use a chisel, because chisel is not prominent when it comes to lines, you know. They are not sharp. These are the sharpest one because I'm using a knife, you know. It is a seaweed. They are two seaweeds, you know. Right now I'm getting over on it. So it has 2 rounded